Alright, what's up everybody, and this is Marmov Forever, and welcome to the first official tutorial episode of the LCD tutorial series. So, when you have an LCD, what's the first thing you want to do? What's the thing that everybody talks about most often on forum or whatever, or everybody asks most often? Is the autonomous selection program. And today we are going to together type or we're just going to together make a very simple autonomous selection program with your LCD, and it's going to be very neat and powerful. And later I will include another program that's going to let you swap autonomous directly with your LCD in your driver control mode. But right now, we have a lot of code to type, so let's start. This is just basically a robot C generated competition template, and I just deleted those comments. I haven't typed anything yet, so let's go ahead and start. First, we need to set up sensor and give our serial port a LCD program, an LCD. So we just set up our LCD port. So this is not used. This is used. All right. Okay. And I guess only one is fine. Let's see if that's gonna work. Should work. All right. That's what I did. I think that's what I did in the other Mascara's program. Now let me just check and make sure. Yes, just one is fine. You don't have to define the other one, which makes sense. So alright, let's start typing. The comment. I'm just gonna leave the comment there. So we essentially what we're gonna do is that you see the pre-auton is a user function, and before that we are going to create another user function called autonomous selection. Alright, and we don't want any parameters. So let's go type the brackets. Alright, and also we need just one global variable. It's an integer. It's called autonomous mode. We'll just call it autonomous mode. We'll preset it to 1, and this is basically changed by this autonomous selection and in future driver control, and this indicates which autonomous should be executed in autonomous mode. So it is a user function, and however we do need a loop in it, so that we will have to create a loop that's going to exit itself. And yes, I believe this is good. So let's do this. Actually, we'll do that later. Alright, so autonomous selection, we need the while loop, and well, I'll just leave the condition blank in this case. And the condition of exit is when the center of the when the center of the LCD is pressed, we want to exit the loop and just keep on going for autonomous. So let's do that. While in LCD buttons, this and type again. In LCD buttons. Do I need to put a parameter behind it? Let me just go back and check. And it seems no, it's just n LCD buttons. Alright, so while n LCD buttons equals to does not equal to 2, and let's go my program. Didn't make a typo. Referenced. Alright, that's good. So the way the LCD buttons work is that the left button is assigned 1, I believe, and the center button is assigned 2, and the right button is assigned 4. And the way you decide whether one's pressed is that if the center one's pressed, it's just 2. If the left and the center one's pressed, is 1 plus 2, which is 3. So we're basically saying that if while anything but the center button itself is pressed, which means that only when the center button is pressed that exit the loop. And in this loop we're actually going to do our autonomous selection. So what we're going to display is that we are going to display LCD center string, and the way display LCD center string works is that first you have a parameter of which line you want to display, and 0 means the first line, and so we want to display autonomous, and then we want to display LCD number. We want to display in the first line, and we want to start from the 14th slot, and we want to display the autonomous mode, this variable, and we want 2 digits, which is good. Compile program. No issue so far. Did I make a yes? I made a typo. If you want to enter a string, you have to quote them like this. It's how RobotC works, and just forgot about that. And that should fix it. There we go. That fixes it. And I'm just gonna right here in this case, I'm just put this one inside my pre-auto. And in your loop, no matter what you put in your loop, as long as there's a loop gonna run, we're gonna multitask. So we always wait a few milliseconds. So wait 1 millisecond. Let's wait 10 milliseconds for each loop. That's reasonable. And we've displayed these values, but we want to change them. So we are going to say that. Actually, let's do the second line of display. So on the second line, what we're going to display is display LCD centered string. On the second line, which is designated by 1, we're going to display the cute double arrows, and then couple of space, selection, and then. And also we want to make sure that this entire line, this is within 16 characters. So let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's too much. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll delete 4. Alright. So if I delete 2 from this side, let's delete 2 from this side. That looks about right. Let's just do one more. That looks about right. So if we do this, it's gonna just display autonomous selection and the cue to the arrows, and the number, this autonomous mode count number, is gonna display in the upper right hand corner. Alright, let's keep typing and see how much code we can get done in this episode. So let's say if my LCD buttons is detected if the left button is pressed, equals to 1. If my left button is pressed, then I am going to add 1 to my autonomous. If it's left one, I'm going to subtract 1. So autonomous mode subtract itself. Let's see if we made any errors. No. Subtract itself. And then we are going to wait until we release the button. So while an LCD buttons is 1, we are going to wait until we release the button so we can exit the loop. And then in whatever loop you do, you always do a little wait command. So we're going to copy and paste that. Don't need anything outside. And if the right button is pressed, we are going to, if the right button is pressed, which is if this is equal to 4, if the right button is pressed, we're going to plus 1 to the entire thing, and while this is equal to 4, I'm gonna wait, and then we have to limit our range of values. We're going to limit our range of values of autonomous mode, so that we say that if our autonomous mode is smaller than 1, directly changed after this, we are going to make it, say we need 12 modes. This is what I did in Skyrise. This is 12 slots. So autonomous mode is equal to 12, and else if autonomous mode is greater than 12, we send it back to 1. Is equal to 1. Alright, so that is essentially the interface we use to change this, to do the autonomous selection in your driver control, in your pre-autom mode. So this is only when you turn on your robot, you're stuck in your pre-autom until you press the center button to select. Yeah, so that's basically how to do it. In the next episode, I will show you how to actually use this variable to call whichever autonomous mode to call whichever autonomous routine in your autonomous mode. Alright, so compile program. Hopefully I included everything and there's no typo. Awesome. Just let me double check on no typo. Well, actually I just discovered that I forgot one thing, which is that after our autonomous selection, we want to clear the entire LCD screen so that when we further do any more LCD display commands on the LCD, things don't get jumbled up. So let's make a LCD. Let's make another user function called clear LCD, the entire LCD. Well, you can do this. Well, certainly can do this with 2 commands. But I'm just gonna make this thing 1 command, so it just looks neater. So this is clear LCD line, clear the first line, and we also want to clear the second line. And then after we exit the loop, we say clear LCD, so that after you select your autonomous, you hit your exit, and in driver control mode, if you just run this, or in autonomous, if you just run this, the screen is going to be cleared, and there's nothing on it. The screen wouldn't just freeze after this. So, alright, hopefully I hope you learned something. This is MarMovX Forever, and we will finish up the autonomous selection interface in the next episode. I will see you in the next video.